Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I want to create a series called Press Play, or just Press Play. And what I want this to be is a place where I'm just having a conversation on whatever topic I choose that day. And for the first one, I want to talk about pretty much being a stranger to yourself in a good way. So, like, there's things that, like, I've struggled in the past. Like, even, like, today I had to go to the dentist. And as a kid, I was really never, like, taken to the dentist or the doctors. And so it's not something that I did, like, just normally. It's not something that was in my usual yearly checkup or anything like that. So for me, it just takes a lot of willpower to, like, get myself to the dentist or to the doctors. But that's what I mean about being a stranger to yourself. Because there's things that I found about myself that it's just not helpful for, like, my health and just for my being. And, like, not visiting the dentist or doctor, it's one of those things about me that, like, it's not so beneficial for me. So why do these things happen? I think it's mainly maybe we're just not used to it, or it's just so new, or it just feels uncomfortable, and maybe some fear of, like, trying something different or doing something that scares us, honestly. I know, like, the dentist makes me nervous. It's just the sound of the machines and, like, all of it just makes me feel scared, honestly. But for example, my wife, she's like the complete opposite. Like, she went to the dentist twice a year all her life. And it's something normal in her life. And for her, it takes zero willpower. It just means setting up an appointment and going, right? And that's her being. That's how she is, right? So it's interesting. I have that point of example where I could, like, just see how someone else is experiencing this idea of going to a dentist compared to me, where I'm, like, scared and she's not. But, like, and then I ask myself, like where else do I do this, and where else can potentially other people do this? And I think sometimes, like, we could like have this idea about ourselves of, like, for example, school is not for me, right? And or just, that's one example. Like, some people that say school is not for me. I was definitely a person that used to say that. But in a way, like, I feel like that idea was kind of pushed on me by just, like, not having a good experience at school when, like, from K to 9 or K to 12. And it just kind of pushed this identity, or, like, this person that feels that school is not for me. But not until, like, later in life, where I felt like something I was passionate about, and, like, where I actually really wanted to learn, did I feel that school was for me. And, like, I just wasn't in the right environment as a kid to, like, be able to enjoy school and, like, enjoy learning. So there's these things that, like, we tell ourselves that we're not good for school, or, like, no, I don't need to go to the dentist, or no, I don't need to work out, or whatever, right? Something that really might benefit us. But it's, in a way, it's easier to just say, no, I don't need to do that. And I think that's potentially keep us, like, it could hold us back from, like, doing what we really want to do, or, like, even to meet this life that feels fulfilled and enjoyable, you know. Like, for example, not going to a dentist might mean having more serious teeth issues, right? And that's no fun. It's super painful. And and even though it felt right not to go, it's not benefiting me. So sometimes our thoughts that try to keep us safe, and in a way are hurting us, because it's just our mind is just playing, like, in a way, games with us. It's just trying to keep us safe, keep us comfortable where we at, and yeah, just keep things calm, right? And like doing something different makes the mind overthink, right? Makes the mind say, like, oh, you sure you want to do this? Uh, what is gonna happen? You've never done this before, like, you sure, right? So the mind plays this game, right? And like it creates this whole thought pattern of like, oh, I'm nervous, I'm scared. But I think going through that phase when you're doing something new or something uncomfortable, it's worth it, because in the end of the day, like, moving forward is what makes life fun, in a way, fun, happy, healthy, and just kind of falling into these labels that in a way were pushed to us, or we just don't even know, like, where they came from, right? Sometimes all these things just are in the back of our mind, where we don't even know that we're thinking these things, right? But yeah, I think moving forward it's overcoming these thoughts. And that's what I meant about being a stranger to yourself. It means, like, just putting all that pre-thinking or pre-person behind, and just move forward to the things that are going to benefit you. So yeah, this is my first video of Just Press Play. Let me know what you guys do if when you're scared and you want to try something different, or there's things that you struggle with, like, for example, me, the dentist, right? Yeah, let me know what you struggle with, and how do you overcome it, or if you don't overcome it, maybe this video could help you. And one thing that I found very helpful is, like, for example, my wife, her idea of, like, the dentist is completely opposite from mine, and that helps me see that there could be a different way to see this. So maybe if you're struggling with something, or if you want to do something, maybe, like, finding someone that doesn't struggle with these things could potentially help you see that there's a different way to live, and there's a different way to do things. So yeah, let's stay in touch, and I'm looking forward to the next one.